Alright guys, welcome to the advanced video of the Aviom training. This one's going to be really super short and super sweet. It's just 3 almost like kind of like secret sauces you can add to really bring your mix out. And yeah, let me show you them real quick. So in the last video, again, let me stop myself here. Like all the other videos, guys, if you haven't watched all the other videos leading up to this point, please stop, go back and watch all of them. It will be helpful for you. It'll be so important. There's so many things that I'm going to be doing right now that I was building upon from the other videos. So if you just jump into this video real quick and hope to find like a quick tip or a quick secret, it's not going to help you. You're gonna same thing. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate yourself, and your mix is gonna suck. It's gonna be like trash. So please go back, go listen through all the videos, and get to this point, and then you'll be able to like really use it. So if you did listen to those other videos, great. Let's jump right in. If you noticed, or what I did in the last video was I had the drums, bass, keys, and vocal 2 and click in, and I had the mix sounding good. So I want to talk about 2 quick knobs real quick. The first one is the enhance knob. You can kind of think of this as like your secret seasoning that you add to the mix to really bring it out. And I know what it does. It's a really fancy audio EQ curve called a mid-range suck, which doesn't mean anything to you, but what it does is it really brings the lows out and it brings the highs out in a very clear way. And you'll see as I kind of dial it in. Usually I like to let this live at 75%, but sometimes, you know, I kind of turn it. There's no rule or reason, there's no rhyme. It's just, you know, how much sauce do you want? Okay, so let's start with that. It's really unbelievable what you can get. And again, it's a mid-range scoop, and it just, man, it sounds so good. Remember how I told you guys in the first video that I wanted the master volume at 75%? Well, the reason is because when the master volume is at 70%, this next thing I'm going to show you gets to be really loud in your ears, and that's the thing that's going to really bring your kind of mix all together. Obviously, the enhance is the first thing. The second thing is this little ambience button. So how you adjust the ambience is you read right here, it says hold to adjust. So I'm going to hold it, and you'll see I have an individual volume now that kind of flashes like this. And what I usually do is I kind of feather that in. And what this ambience knob is, it is actually the crowd mics, both at Spring Lake and our Grand Haven campuses, and it puts the crowd mics in your ears so you feel like you're in the room. And here's why that's so important, because so many of you have that dry feeling, even though you've added the reverb and stuff, and still you want to pop your ears out. Why? Because you want to hear the people sing. And trust me, I get it. I love it when the people sing. There is no better feeling than when like everybody's just kind of united on that moment, and like, you know, we're just all worshiping together. And so that's what that ambience knob exists for. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that up, and I'll probably play with the ambience and enhance a little more, and then I'll turn them both off, and you'll just see just how like, wow, it's like that really is like a secret seasoning, a secret sauce to really just open up the mix. A little too much ambience. But you know what? I really like it like that. Yeah. I've never been afraid of turning things up all the way. I think if it sounds good, it is good. You know, that's a saying that really important mixing people have said. If it sounds good, it is good. Just because, like, nobody's gonna in the crowd and be like, dude, that guy probably has his ambience mics on 10 or whatever. Like, nobody's gonna look at your keys and say, man, I can't believe that guy has that. It's like 7 dots or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it sounds like. So let's listen again. I'm gonna turn off the enhance. I'm gonna turn off the ambience, and yeah, we'll see what it does.
2.
so dull. So dull. It's just boring. It's a boring mix. Add some energy. Ambience all the way up. Enhance 75%. And now all of a sudden your in-ears become this tool that like it's true monitoring because now you're kind of put outside. So last thing I want to talk about in this video is the trim tool. So let's say everything was just a little bit too loud. And again, Emo said, don't ever bring your master volume to lower than 75%. Well, what happens if I want to turn everything down, but I want myself to stay up? Okay, well, let's say I'm the keyboard player in this instance. There's actually a trim function. It says trim all, and if you hold the mute and you hold the group and you press them together, you'll see that it'll bring all the other things down, and then you just turn the one you want up. So if we look at the drums, okay, the drums are there, the keys are here. Now watch what happens if I do this. See how I brought it down? See how I brought the drums down? Let's do it again. And it brought it all down. And it's doing the same for everything. See how I brought it down for the ambience? And so now, then I just go back to the keys and I hit play. It's a really cool tool to use. So the trim all, the enhance, and the ambience, use them. All right, thanks guys.